Hi, everybody. It's Cherie McGinnis. How are you? I hope you're doing good today. Happy Easter. Today is Easter for just a little while longer. So anyway, I wanted to wish you all a happy Easter. I hope you all had a good day. I hope if you went to church, you had a good service. And maybe you went out to eat or spent time with family. So anyway, I hope you all had a good day. I don't have no idea what I'm going to do today. I really don't. I have no idea because I just hopped on here. I went and got my tripod and thought I'm just going to sit here in my chair. And I went and got a couple of my Bible cover things. And one of them's got a devotional in it. And I thought I might go over that. But basically just getting on here to chit-chat. I hadn't seen you in a while. And I just wanted to say hi and make sure you're all doing okay. Not much going on around here. We had some really high winds the other day. Oh my gosh. Yesterday and day before yesterday, but it was really high yesterday, and then we had one little part of a shingle, probably about this big, that Oscar found out in the driveway. So he waited yesterday evening until it kind of died down a little bit, but it still was pretty good gusts of wind. And I tell you, he can figure stuff out. I don't know. I was nervous about it, though. I didn't think he could do it. I told him, I said, you can't do this. And you know what I did? I was telling him, Oscar, this is not safe. You cannot do this. Let's just wait. Let me get a roofer or somebody. And then they can just, like, look at the roof when they go up there or something, you know, and inspect it, you know. And, well, be quiet. I know what I'm doing, blah, 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 you know. I recorded him because I'm like, if you fall off this roof and hurt yourself, I want somebody to think I made you go up there. I'm trying to get you not to. So anyway, I recorded him telling me, oh, you leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. I thought, if you fall off this roof, buddy, I've got proof. But he didn't know what he was doing. He didn't fall off the roof, thank goodness. But he took a rope and threw it over the house. This is how innovative this man is. He took the fishing rod and the line, and he took this big old metal, well, it's probably about this big around, a metal washer, and tied it to the fishing line. Let's see. I think that's how he did it. And I don't remember if he tied the rope to that or just, yeah, I believe he did. Yeah, he tied the rope into that, and then he cast it over the house to the other side, which is our driveway. And the cat was over on the other side, so it thought he wanted to play because he plays with her all the time with the fishing line with her feather things on the end. So she went after that thing, and she thought she's going to get to play this big monster's rope. But anyway, it made it over the house. And anyway, he got the rope, and he tied one end out back to the fencing. We've got privacy fence out there. So he tied it to that big post really well. Then we took the other end. He did. And what we did was took our big tractor, our big red Mahindra tractor, and has the bucket on the front. And I got to be the heavy equipment operator. I got to run the tractor, which made me nervous because I was afraid I'd dump him out or something. But anyway, he got the tractor up close to the house. And what he was he got in the bucket. And I raised him up. I mean, it took a little while to do. He tied the other end of the rope, by the way, to the tractor itself. So that way the rope was sturdy. But he put the rope up there so he would have something to hang on to so he wouldn't fall off the roof. So I was like, I hope this works. If you grab that rope and it just takes off with you, you know, you're hitting concrete, buddy, or a bucket of a tractor. So this is not going to be good. You know, I was scared to death. But anyway, and it was cold, and the wind was blowing. It was awful. But anyway, I raised him up in the tractor, and he got from the bucket, he had to get up on the roof, and then he went up to the tip top of the roof where the ridge cap is. That's what part blew off. And then he got up there, and he's like, well, there's stuff underneath this. This really didn't even have to be put on here, but he put it on there anyway. And anyway, he fixed it. And he got back down, got in the bucket. I lowered him back down. I mean, it took a while because you have to make the bucket move and make it go up and down. And tilt and all that stuff. I was afraid I'd get all the buttons mixed up, so I made him tell me, do I go back with the lever or front with the lever or left or right or what I do, you know. But anyway, I did it, and it worked out really good. I about got you on the ceiling. I think this thing moved. Oops. No, I think it is moving. You should see how I've got you propped up here. Wish I could show you everything I do. You all laugh your butts off. But anyway, we got it done, and it did rain last night, so we were glad we got it done. We didn't think it was supposed to rain till Tuesday, but anyway, we got it done. So that was a relief. Let's see, what else is going on other than the wind and the weather? But it's supposed to be pretty this week. It's supposed to rain some, but the weather, the temperature is supposed to be good. The doggies are doing good. I don't know where they all are right now. I think Gizmo's back there, and I'm not sure where Bella's at, which that's kind of not good. Bella, where are you at? Bella! Bella, Bella! Ah, here she comes. Let me see if I can get you down here where you can see. Here's Mr. Giz. You see Giz? And Bella is right there. Bella, where you at? There she is. Can you see her? There she is. But anyway, this is my life today. I wanted to show you a couple of things. For one thing, I've mentioned on here before a lady that I've started watching. She's so sweet. I just love her. Her channel is Pamela Making Memories. So anyway, I've been watching her, and she shared a Bible cover that she had by Dickinson's, and it was an older version, and I couldn't find that one. I mean, I have been looking, and I've got it saved on my watches to look to see if I could ever find one like it. This one is similar to it. It's the new version, I guess, but I like hers just as good as this one, if not better, really. But anyway, I'm going to see if I can get this up here to show you. Okay, this is what it looks like. Okay, I put a black palm on it, but it's got this zipper part on the back, and then it's got a zipper part up here. I mean, it goes down in there. It goes down way far. Okay, then it's got this little claspy thing that you can adjust to make it tighter. Okay, and that just comes off. Hooks just like that, and it's like a trifold. And then this one opens up, and you can put a notepad here, which I have it down in there, but you can put a notepad there. Let me get my, sorry. Okay. Then this one has a place you can put a notepad down in here too if you want. It has this big zipper compartment. It has this little clear badge. And the front of hers looks a little bit similar to this one. And then this one has a flap also that has another compartment down in here, which I thought was pretty handy. You've got a room to put all kinds of stuff. And then, drum roll please. Then you just unzip it. Can't you redo this without dropping everything? Okay, well, maybe one thing. Okay, this got places for pens and stuff and note cards and all kinds of things. And then back here, oh, that's lovely. And back here, hang on. You've got a place here to put stuff, which I had, and it spilled out. So let me fix back what I just messed up. Oh, my goodness, Cherie. I don't know about me, because sometimes I tell you people I worry myself. I really do. And I know we're not supposed to worry, but I swear anymore, it seems like I'm worried all the time about something. Just anything. I don't know. It's crazy. It really is. But anyway, that's my Bible cover I've been getting, or that I got. And anyway, she recommended she found it online, which I'd found it too, because I love looking online for Bibles and things. It's usually how I get all my stuff. But anyway, let me see what's down in here. Anything? No. But anyway, that's the Bible cover I got. And then not long ago, which my vision is not very good, and I'll show you this Bible. I'll take it. Boy, oh boy. My MacGyvering just about got me that time. Okay, here's the Bible that I recently got. Now, the stickers, of course, you know, I added those on. that this is a giant print Bible. I mean, this sucker you could hold up and the people in the back of the church could probably read it. Who needs a monitor when you got Cherie's Bible, right? So anyway, I just got this the other day, but it is a really nice Bible. Hang on. Let me get to the page what it is. This is one of those filament Bibles, and if you don't know what that is, this is the Dayspring Signature Collection. Let me see if I can get this up here where you can see it. Can you see that? Okay. What you do, this little, here you go. Let me hold it like this. This little icon here, you scan that with this filament app into, I guess, your phone or tablet or whatever you want to use. But anyway, it's kind of like having study helps in your phone, because when you scan that, it brings you into the filament. Well, on each page, see this little triangle-y looking thing right here by the page number? Well, when you scan that, it brings up study notes for everything on that page. And that's so cool. I really do like it. I like it that it does that. It's really neat. But anyway, I've been using this a lot, but the print is big. I still have to have my reading glasses, but I mean, it's pretty big print. Let's see if I can get you closer. And it's a red letter edition. I like red letter. It helps me, because sometimes even, I mean, you know, if you're reading a verse or whatever, and you haven't read the ones before and stuff, and you're not really sure what's going on, you don't know if that's Jesus talking or somebody else talking, you know, he is in small letters. So, anyway, I like the red letter edition. So, this one is a red letter edition. Let's see if I can find, let me see here. Let me see if I can find some red letter here. No, I said it was. I think it is. Yeah, it is. I don't think I would have bought one that's not on purpose anyway. Here you go. Yeah, it's a red letter, and it's not in your face red. It's like a burgundy-ish red, sort of. So, anyway, I've not really marked in this one much at all, probably, really. I'm using it to study in more than anything. But it is a pretty big Bible. I mean, it's got some weight to it, and it's a big Bible. And it fit in this case, is why I got it, because this case is big, and this Bible is big. So, I don't think this is one. I've got big hands, so, I mean, this Bible is big. If you've got small hands, I don't know that you could even hold this Bible. I guess you could, but if you had a Bible cover, it would be good, too. But, anyway, I do like this Bible. It's very good. Very nice. I like it. So, anyway, I'll put him in here on this side. I used to put the front and the back of my Bible in the slips that are in the covers, but I don't do that all the time anymore. I leave the top part out, you know, so I can, I think it makes it go a little bit better. But anyway, I put tabs in it, and I like it real well. I do. I like it real well. Let me put this ink pen back in here, because I have a puppy dog that will get into everything. Miss Bella will get into and eat everything if you don't get to it. If you don't get to it first, she will. So, anywho, she'll be one pretty soon. So, I'm hoping how soon this puppy stuff is over. I hope she's not going to be like this all the time. Oh, I might have to raffle her off. No, I'm kidding. I could never do that. But anyway, let me put this Bible cover back together. Tighten up my little latch thing. But anyway, okay. Anyway, that was it. That is it. And it's a Dickinson Bible cover. And it has a handle here, which is good. Sure, I don't have a dog down here. Laying on my dog. Okay. Then, the other day, I ordered. I feel like my shirt is too low. Sorry. Hope I didn't. Okay. Let me get my cross up here. Okay. All right. This one I ordered the other day. It's a purple one. Has the white mark across the front. I thought it was a pretty Bible cover. And it says, I knew the plans I have. I know the plans I have for you, and declares the Lord. And that is Jeremiah. Jeremiah 29:11. I thought that's what it was. I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Jeremiah 29:11. Okay, and I'll put that little tassel thing on there. Okay, and this one has a slip on the back. I like it real good. But in this one, I know I went on a Bible bind binge thing again, but this one doesn't have the compartments the other one did. This one's got a little slip here and a slip on the back. What I've got in here is I have a devotional that Pamela, that I just spoke about, Pamela Making Memories, suggested, recommended, and I got it. I thought it was very pretty. Isn't that a pretty cover? That's a really nice devotional. And I'm trying to get to where I ain't gonna make the camera fall. I'm sorry. Then I got this little pencil pouch the other day at the Dollar Tree. And then I got a Bible the other day that's just the New Testament and Psalms and Proverbs. And this is what it is. And it is the Passion Translation. And I like it pretty good. And it's not a real big Bible. I mean, you can see. Okay. It's not real big. But it's not the whole Bible. So it's not real heavy either. See? What it looks like. Is that right side up? I think it is. But anyway, the type in it's not really bad. It's not super duper tiny. I have to, of course, use my reading glasses, but it's not a real thick Bible. But I like it really well. The Passion Translation, it kind of reminds me of the NLT a little bit. It's just a little bit different, but it's pretty easy to understand. But I was trying to find. Yeah, it starts out, I mean, it doesn't really have study helps or anything. When, like in the front of Matthew, for instance, it will have, the introduction to Matthew will have at a glance, about Matthew, and it talks about that. And it goes on, the purpose, the author and the audience, and the major themes is on the next pages. So it gives you a little bit, before you get started in the book, it gives you some information. Then it starts in the book, and it does give you a little bit of study helps, but I can show you here. See? It does give you some, and some references, you know. So you do good. I mean, it's got things on the bottom of the page to maybe tell you, like, maybe how it's worded in different versions or something, or what some of the words mean. But it's a nice Bible. Very nice Bible. It's got maps in the back. Let me get to the back and I'll show you what's got. Okay, that's Song of Songs. Psalms, Proverbs. Okay. It has your personal invitation to follow Jesus. Okay. This is so light compared to that one I just put down. But it's not the whole Bible either. So it's got the Bible reading plan, like just about, I think, every Bible almost does. And about the translator. It has different things about that. And I can get my pages across. Okay, and then you go into maps. And it's got some maps in it. Colored maps, okay? So, it's a nice Bible. I mean, I like it. I've been using it. But also, excuse me, this devotional, I think is really good too. And it's called My Favorite Bible Verse Devotional. There you go. And I thought I would read, I have not read it yet today. I thought I would read the one for April the 2nd. Excuse me. And like, this is what this page looks like. They all have a pretty little picture on them, and the devotional, Bible verse, prayer, whatever. All this on there, but I think it's really pretty. I mean, all the pages have different, you know, something down the sides, and then the information in the middle. So for April 2nd, it says, God keeps his promises. And on the side, underneath this flower here, it says, every word of God is pure. He is a shield to those who put their trust in him. And that's Proverbs 30, verse 5. And this says, God keeps his promises. God can be trusted to the utmost as he faithfully keeps his promises, even though we become unfaithful. It may sometimes feel like God doesn't answer your prayers because something you pleaded God to prevent ended up happening. But remember that God has your best interest at heart and will provide what you need at exactly the right time. Many of God's promises in Scripture apply to a specific person in an unusual situation or at a specific time. However, we can make these promises you can make these promises your own by knowing them, praying for them, and then thanking him for them. I'm going to read that last part again because I stumbled through it a little. I want to get it right the last time. Many of God's promises in Scripture apply to a specific person in an unusual situation or at a specific time. However, you can make these promises your own by knowing them, praying for them, and then thanking him for them. And down here it says, faithful God, through the guidance of your Holy Spirit, I will hold on to the promises you have set out for me in your word. Amen. But this is a very good devotional, and it's so pretty. It just makes you in a good mood. I mean, it just really makes you, it's just really good. I just really like it. It's very comforting. I'm so glad Pamela shared it with us because I really, really enjoy it. It's one of my favorite ones, really. But anyway, I thought it went good with this Passion Translation Bible, too, so I keep them both in this Bible cover. Okay? I thought they kind of went kind of good together, don't you? Yeah. But anywho, that's what I've been doing with this. And then the inside of this Bible cover, now that I got everything out, it just has a slip here and a slip here and an ink pen holder on both sides. You can put a pen and a highlighter or whatever you like. But that's what I've got in this one. So I put my Bible over here on this side, and then on that side, my left side, I put the whole devotional in there. I don't put just a part of it in there. I just put the whole thing. I don't do the front cover or the back cover. But that's this one. Excuse me. Excuse me, I got strangled. I put this on here because this little zipper, I felt like it was trying to get hidden down in here. When you unzip it and you open it up and it kind of squishes that zipper up in here, I was having a hard time getting a hold of it. So I put this tassel thing on here to make it a little easier. So, what are you... No, Bella, you cannot do that. I'm sorry. No. I thought you were doing quiet. You know what she's doing? I bet y'all know what she's doing. Yeah, it's slobbery. She has been chewing on my little palm I've got on here. I tell you, you've got to watch her like a hawk. No, you're not getting it, I tell you. Quit. Quit. No. You have been caught. Looky here. These people are watching you. Look. Look. Yeah. Look up here. Stick your tongue out. Look here. Look here. Hey. Look up here. I know you see your brother. Look at me. Look right here. Look right here. If she sees Gizmo, she stays on Gizmo big time. She loves her bubby. Oh, goodness. Say hi, kids. Say hi, kids. Hi, kids. Oh, my goodness. Kids. But anyway, I wanted to... oh, I forgot to put my thing in here. Well, here, I'm putting this back flat. Anyway, I wanted to get on here and say hi. I hadn't been on here very long. I'm going to try to get on here more this week if nothing happens. I'm going to try to. But things have been, knock on wood, calm lately a little bit. So, I haven't been sick. I've been congested, you know, all those times. But not been sick lately, so that's a good thing. Excuse me. But anyway, I just wanted to say hi and see what y'all been doing. Spring's getting here. We were thinking about getting a little camper. I know. If you've been on here a while, we've done the camper thing 2 different times. And we swear every time we sell it, we ain't doing this again. This is too much work. Then we get the camper bug again, because what it is this time, let me just tell you this real quick. I don't know how long I've been on here, almost half an hour. 20 minutes, okay. Anyway, we've got the dogs now. We didn't have Bella when we camped before. We just had Giz. And we've been wanting to start going places a little bit. Well, we've got the dogs, and if we stay in a hotel, I'm afraid they'll bark. And they won't know where they're at, and you run off and leave them. I know when Giz was by himself and we went to Florida, and just in the hotel to go get the luggage, we could hear him in the room, boof, boof, thought we'd left him. So I don't like that. And then I called. I thought, well, that wouldn't be good. Maybe if we got one of those Airbnb places or whatever, a B&B, maybe we could do that, and we could, because it's a house, it'll feel more like home, not a motel room. And maybe if we stay there for just a little while, they'll feel more at home, and they've got a bed, they can get up on the bed and eat their treats or whatever when we leave. And I thought, well, that'd be good. Well, it was good till I read the fine print and seen that most of them, you don't get your money back. You put your deposit, or I think you pay for the whole thing. I'm not 100% sure, because I didn't get that far, but I imagined you'd have to pay for the whole thing, because it tells you how much it'll be. But if you cancel for any reason, no matter what, you don't get your money back. And you only get part of it back if it's like a month before you cancel or something. But if you're 2 weeks before you're supposed to go, you don't get none of your money back. Well, I don't have money to blow like that. So I'm like, that's out, because life is too questionable. Anything can happen. So I'm like, no, I don't like that idea. So then we rounded around to the idea of getting a camper again. A small one. I mean, a little one, like an R-Pod or something. A little one. Big enough to sleep in. It has a bathroom in it if you need it. And that's basically it. It's got a kitchen table that makes a bed, a little sink, and a little stove, a little refrigerator. Basically just to stay in, because we don't really stay in the camper except to go to sleep or something. So, we'll be out running around some of the times. But I thought if we had the camper and they got in it here, we'll just leave it parked out here and get in it like it's no big deal. Just get in it and stay, and just kind of, meander around and let them get used to it. Then I thought if we could get no Gizmo, and then I thought if they could get used to it here, and, just leave them in there a little bit, in and out, and let them just kind of meander around, that maybe if we go somewhere and get at a campground and we go somewhere and put them in there, and give them their treats like we do at home when we leave, they can get up on the bed just like at home, and it'd be more something they'd be used to. So that's what we're thinking. But I really don't know if I want to. I do better myself on day trips. I like to take a day trip. I like to go a one-dayer. You leave, you go, you come home that same day at night or in the evening or whatever, and you're good. If I go very far away, I have anxiety, and that gets me. But if I'm, driving distance of a day to go to somewhere in a couple, 3 hours, and then visit and then come back home, that's good. So I don't even know that we would do it anyway. So we're on the fence. But we're getting a small camper this time, no big camper, a small one. So we looked at one today, a used one, and it was okay, but I'm telling you, it'll be tight, and I just don't know if I can handle that or not. So we're on the fence about it. I'm not sure. Bella, what are you doing? I don't know what we're going to do. I have a feeling we're going to say forget it. I would like to get some hardwood floor in this house and get rid of this carpet, because it's so dusty. Oh my gosh. I run the sweeper every day. I mean, it's almost every day, if it's not every day, and sometimes 2 times a day, because I've got 2 little heathens down here that shed, for one thing, a little bit. And it's not just hair, though. It's dust and stuff, and the ceiling fans get dusty. I clean them every other time I run the sweeper. I clean my ceiling fans. the window facings. Everything gets dusty. Do y'all have a problem with dust? Oh my gosh. And I think it's from this carpet, because we're always in here. You know, this is where we pretty much stay. This and our bedroom. And those are the two worst rooms. The other rooms, really, you don't get much dust. You don't get the ceiling fans dusty because we're not in there walking around. But we're stirring up the dust in here all the time. So I'm wanting to get maybe some laminate flooring or something in here. So we're thinking about doing that. So we don't know. We're just all over the place right now. Somebody said the other day, what are you buying today? Because one day we'll be like, oh, I think we want a boat again. Then we're like, we don't want a boat again. That is work. It's hot. And you're out in the sun. And you got to take your food. You got to pack it all up. And you got to unload the boat and get it out and put the truck up and go back to the dock. And we want a lazy hobby. And everything we like to do is work. But having fun is work. You think about it, anything you do is work. If you have fun, a swimming pool's work, camping, boating, all that fun stuff. It is work too. We thought about getting a trike motorcycle, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that because I don't want no broke bones or blacktop rash and all that stuff if we wreck. And we're old and big. I don't even think I can hike my leg across a motorcycle anyway. So I don't think that's happening. So anyway, I don't know. We'll probably do nothing but sit here in this house and look at each other, mow grass, tend to the garden, and that's about it. But anyway, I've talked long enough. I just wanted to touch base with everybody. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you have a great week, whatever day you're watching this. I hope everything's going great for you. And I'm going to try to get back on here as soon as I can. And remember to live, love, laugh, and laugh some more. Because laughter's the best medicine. And I got another Happy Mail box the other day from my friend Leslie, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And she got me a little plaque, and I've got it on my wall down there. I might, if I don't forget, I'll show it to you next time. I've already got it hung up. It's down there on the wall. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, I think you can. Yeah. It has live, love, laugh on it. So anyway, thank you for watching. Have a great day. And I'll see you back real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.